Okay. Tell me something. How have you been?
Really good.
Hello, Arianita. How are you?
So,
Okay.
hi.
Have you used this app before?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you know how to raise your hand and everything?
No.
Let me go through. Hello, Carol. Hello, Annette.
Okay.
Oh,
Bye.
bye. We just started. Okay. How are you going to raise your hand?
I don't know.
Hi, Camila. Okay, this is how we're going to work. Right here, I'm going to share the screen for you to know how we're going to work, okay? Oh, not that one. You can see my screen, right? Can you see my screen?
No.
No?
Oh yeah, no.
Okay. In your name, in the lower side of your screen, you have there, Luis, you have there, guys, like a little hand that you can raise your hand. No, it's because I can share this one.
But
One moment, okay? Over here, like you have over here, where it says participants, right? You're gonna look for your name. Are you seeing the screen? Yes?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Over here, you will have like, if you put your name, Emilia, you will see like a hand. That means that, and you press the button, and that means that you're raising your hand because you have a comment or a question. Okay? Can somebody show me how you raise your hand? Raise your hand. Exactly. Raise your hand. Very good. Who has Julissa? Andrea? Okay. Remember that you have to use your name. How do you change your name? In here, you look like to rename, and you have to write your name with your last name. Okay? Okay. Let's start our class because we only have 40 minutes, okay? So, guys, I hope everybody is okay. Ivana, I see you like this. Can you just press your camera correctly? Well, guys, I am going to right now mute everybody, okay? I am going to mute you guys, and I am going to give you turns to participate and share answers, okay? Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Have to have the camera.
Yes.
Well, no, you don't have to have the camera, but there. You don't have to have your camera. Two chats. Let's see. Okay, remember that we have to concentrate in our class, okay? Because they're entering over here. Admit. Okay. We're going to start with our book, guys. I hope you have your notebook ready. Remember that you have to have your notebook ready and your pencil ready, okay?
Cantas bien feo.
Mute. Let's see. Alan, Camila, Victor, mute. I hope everybody is mute. Okay, we're going to start with our class. Okay, guys. Camila, you have a question? You may lower your hand unless you have a... Camila, you have a question?
No.
Camila,
No.
can you lower your hand, please? Put your hand down. Thank you. There's somebody that still has the microphone on. Okay, there we go. Well, as I told you in the video, we are going to, we're going to start studying about the industry, okay? We're going to see about the industry. The manufacturing industry. There are 3 types of manufacturing industry, okay? And we're going to analyze those manufacturing industries today. The 3 types are the primary, the manufacturing and equipment, and the manufacturing. The good and equipment and the manufacturing. Those are the 3 that we're going to see today, okay? Are you seeing the book?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, very good. The types of industries, let's see. I would like to ask
Pablo.
Andrea. Okay.
Pablo.
Who has the microphone on? Okay.
Yo.
Who is yo? Let's turn it off, okay? Let's see, Annette, can you start reading here where it says types of industries in the world, please? The majority?
Yes.
Thank you.
The majority of the products you buy in stores or markets, like food, electronic device, the clothing you wear, and the uniform you use for school, have been developed using industrial process. Industrial process transform resources sold by the primary sector into products or consumers' goods, which are distributed by a main resources sold by the primary sector of transformation to stores and markets where people buy them.
Okay.
Today,
Today, the different types of industries are located and distributed close to the areas where natural resources that are used as raw materials are exploited, and the places where they are consumed, like cities. Well, guys, exactly. Everything that we have here at home, our furniture, the food, the car that your parents drive, the clothes that we're wearing, were raw material. Then we had to use the industry for that raw material to change into a final product that then we would go to the store and buy it. Everything began many years ago with the Industrial Revolution, which took place in England. The Industrial Revolution started over there, in where people started using machinery instead of only hands to build things. Why? Because many people wanted one same product, and sometimes it took lots of time to get that final product. So somebody thought, what if I invent a machine like the printing press? The printing press was one of the first technological advance that we had, in where instead of writing one book that took many years to be written and make another copy of that book, they invented the printing press, in where they could make lots of books in less amount of time. There's something good about this invention as well as something not that good. The good thing is that we can have products, we have more products that we can buy, as well as different type of products. But the negative thing is that sometimes we need less people to produce that same article. So many people ran out of work because they did not have the knowledge of knowing how to use that machine, or they didn't need that person anymore. So there were some advantages and some disadvantages. The good thing is that we have to learn many skills in order to still be active in changes in real life. One example is what's happening right now. Many of us never had taught before using a computer, right? Now here we are, you and me, connected. Probably we're not inside of the classroom, but we're all together working and learning. That is another advantage, in where, like there's a saying that says, you have to renew or die. And who prefers to stop existing if the only thing that you have to do is to renew the knowledge that the world nowadays is demanding, right? Am I being clear to right now?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I forgot that I have you muting, but I heard that there's two mics that are still open, so okay. So what if we go all together and see these three types that the book is talking about, the types of industries, right? The title is Types of Industries. With your notebook ready, we're going to write the objective of the class. Here, oh, I have to stop sharing, and then I have to share again. The objective of today, students, you're going to write your name, the date, and the objective, which is to analyze the different types of industries around the world and in Mexico.
We copy that?
Only the objective.
Okay.
The title is Types of Industries.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Let's go back.
No.
Only the objective.
Yeah. Different type
Of industries around the world and Mexico. Okay, we're back in the book. We're together.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, type of books. Sorry, type of industries. We have first the primary one. The primary industry is an industry that, for example, mining is where they take out, they use machines and people that work those machines that make they explore some land, countries, the land of that country or of that state, to see where they can find that mineral. Once they see where they can find that mineral, they bring the machines, right? And then they making like excavations, the open mines and the closed mines. Here they take out the iron, the metal, and without transforming it into anything else, that would be considered the primary industry. Okay? I prepared a video for you to see the primary industry. Let me share screen. Okay, we're just gonna see a little bit of this, okay? This is a primary industry in Mexico. Please, those that have the mic on, can you tell me if you can listen to the audio?
Hi, I'm Michael Cioni. 5 years ago, Primary was created not
Okay, excellent.
Yes, sir.
Okay, excellent. Now it's stuck.
because anyone asked for it, but because video professionals needed a better way to collaborate.
Los que ya no aguantamos el salario de hambre que recibimos, los que ya no aguantamos de ya no recibir prestaciones de ley, fuimos los que
Okay, I just want you to see
Ban
examples,
children younger than 15
the
from work.
examples of a
And
primary
companies that
industry.
violate these laws get fined. The government says it even carries out inspections, but it has to notify the owner ahead of time. So the children are kept away when authorities show up, and then they return.
Hemos logrado alcanzar legislaciones de avanzada, como es elevar la edad para el trabajo, que es de 15 años.
The Mexican government and the International Labor Organization have taken.
principalmente los grandes agricultores fueron los que adoptaron esta política, pero los que son más pequeños agricultores no lo hacen. Entonces, la ONU dijo, pues ya cumplimos el trabajo infantil y vámonos, se fue de Sinaloa. Esa ha sido una política errónea y estamos hablando de la Organización Internacional del Trabajo. No veo a corto plazo que se solucionen los problemas que tienen estos trabajadores y sus familias.
Okay, that was a little bit of an example of a primary industry. Let's see. Pablo, I am going to open your microphone. Pablo, I'm going to open your microphone and tell me, well, Pablo, can you unmute?
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see. Pablo, what did you see about the primary industry?
Well, I see that it's because the video doesn't like I listen it really like I don't listen it good.
No, but the
I listen it-
images, what did you see?
I see that well they have a lot to well they have to make it better because I see a lot of poverty and I see children's working and well that is not supposed that is not supposed to be occurring because well the children have a right for no working and well they have to like how do you say corregir?
Correct?
They have to correct their error.
Okay. Okay, Sebastián.
I get mute.
Thank you very much. Let's see, Sebastian. Sebastian, can you hear me? I guess not. Let's see.
Miss,
Yes.
Sebastian can't talk because he is not in the llamada. But because he don't know how to llamarnos.
Okay. Thank you very much. Luis Santiago isn't here either. Okay. Let's see. Alan, what did you see? Alan?
What?
Okay. What did you like? What did you, well, primary sector is very important, right? Because it's people that bring almost all of the food that we have, right? Yes? Right now, with what we are living with the coronavirus, these people are still working so we could find everything that we need in our home. Yes? Now, but how about the conditions and how they live? Did you see lots of poverty?
No.
Okay, who saw poverty in the primary sector? Okay, Pablo, very good. Ariana, too. Yes, okay. Sergio, very good. Dama. Camila Valenzuela, very good. Okay, Emilia, thank you. Thank you for raising your hand, thank you. Okay, thank you, Naomi. Now, what about the secondary, the other goods and equipment sector? Okay, what is this? The good and equipment. Well, guys, the good and equipment, where's my book? The good and equipment, okay, we're back in the book, okay? Can you see the book? Raise your hand if you can see the book. Now, your virtual hand. Raise your hand, one of you? Okay. The good and equipment, thank you very much for those that raise your hand. The good and equipment is going to be an industry that exists mostly in the majority of those places where there's lots of richness in the economy. Let's talk about Japan, United States, Canada, those places, Australia, where they have financially, Switzerland, they have financially a good economic impact, right? Because they use very expensive machines. They use expensive machines. And that resource that was brought from the primary sector, they transform it in the use with these machines. Let's say, if I take out copper, I am going to transform that copper into the cables that we use in our homes in order to get electricity, right? Am I being clear?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, here is where they have semi-finished goods for other types of industries to finish that good. Some examples would be the wood, the paper, aeronautics, shipping, building, railways, industries. They have too, the telecommunications industries, which produces items like radars and satellites. Now imagine how big and expensive that machine has to be to change the raw material into the product that we use in our daily lives. I am going to share another video. Here we go. Tell me, raise your hand if you can see the machine. The YouTube channel. Yes. Thank you very much, Carol. That means it's just a little piece, okay? Mexican manufacturer. I looked for an example of a good and equipment company in Mexico, and I found this one.
manufacturing parts for cars is big business in Mexico. This company, Arbomex, says it's one of the world's top 3 makers of camshafts, a precision components that engines need to work. That makes them a key
Pablo,
part of the
vémelo,
automotive
veme,
supply
estoy
chain
calvo.
that has been one of the biggest
Estoy en
beneficiaries
pantalla,
of
estoy
North
calvo.
American free trade agreements. President Donald Trump's threats to rewrite or even scrap NAFTA caused some investors to hit the brakes in Mexico. But business leaders like Mario Rodriguez, the chief executive of Arbomex, are now increasingly daring to hope when Mexico's
Look at the
economy is
machines,
closed
guys.
and its industry protected. When NAFTA was born in 1994, neither the company nor the country was ready to compete. Fast forward 23 years, and integrated supply chains between the 3 NAFTA countries, the US, Canada, and Mexico, mean manufacturing is done where it is most efficient.
These are camshafts for Chrysler pickups. Some of them are made in Michigan and brought here to this plant for finishing. Others are made in Mexico. They're then taken to a plant and put in the engines, exported to Detroit for the assembly into the pickups, and some are imported back to Mexico as final vehicles. Arbomex.
Okay, they're saying that they begin to make the process in Detroit. Then they bring it to Mexico. The company that you're seeing there in your machine, in your computer, in your device, it's transformed, right? So then they send it back to United States, and then they bring it again to Mexico to sell the product. They're talking about vehicles, like trucks, right? So this would be primary and good industry. So we're talking about big machines in where they create things that are very expensive for us to use. Now, the last one that we're going to share is going to be the manufacturing industry. What is the manufacturing industry? How do I make this one small? Escape. Yes, Saul? Give me one moment, Saul.
It's more than 90% of Chrysler camshafts, at a cost 30% less than in the US.
Celaya, in the state of Guanajuato, where
I want to turn it off. I can't stop sharing. Okay, then we have the manufacturing one. We have the manufacturing, that is the one in where basically the manufacturing industry, we know it as una maquiladora, right? All of them are maquiladoras, but the manufacturing industry is like the one that we see here of Coca-Cola, right? Or Heineken, or in Obregón, in Ciudad Obregón, Sabritas, right? In where they produce food that it's sold in can, or anything that is from that you buy in a grocery store. The manufacturing then would be a food industry, or it could be the one that manufactures fabrics. Fabrics are changed and transformed into our clothes, or into anything that has to do with fabrics, like a curtain or a design for a sofa or something like that, right? The last video that you're going to see is this one. This one, I found it in Spanish. This one would be de las maquiladoras, okay? Alan, you're sleepy. Okay, you're watching the video, guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That would be the one of maquiladoras, okay? That would be the industry of maquilas, of manufacturing, in where they force, in where they make big amounts of fabrics or of goods and services, right?
Yes.
Okay, as you can see, they're making clothes. They're not making cars. They're not making shifts, spatial shifts for NAFTA or for to go to the moon or things like that. They're doing things that they're used here in your kitchen or in your house. You are muting. Why can't I hear you? Okay, now, in your notebook, what you're going to do, guys, is that you're going to copy this, types of industries. Okay, if I can't finish, if the class ends before, you just go ahead and look for the definitions, right? There are 3 types of industries: the primary, the secondary, and the tertiary industry.
Miss, can you repeat it?
You're not, I am not sharing the screen?
No, I don't
No.
see it.
Oh. Now can you see?
Yes.
Alan, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. 1 minute to copy. Okay, done?
Yes.
Wait, Miss.
Yes.
Okay. I am going to stop sharing.
Okay.
I am going to unmute you.
Hola, Miriam. Hola.
Hola.
Hola, Miriam.
Who is Lenovo?
Sebastián.
But he's not there?
Romina.
Sebastián, dices.
Romina. Romina. Miss.
Pablo.
Yes.
Ivana se fue porque se le fue el internet.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, unmute. Luis, unmute, please.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, we have 5
Pablo.
minutes. Everybody has their microphone on, right?
Yes.
Please, Santiago, can you open your microphone?
Pablo.
Okay, listen to the instruction. Listen. We have exactly time for you to ask me questions. Questions of the class or questions of how we're going to work this week. Any questions?
No.
No? Okay. What are the three types of industries? For participation?
Primary, secondary, tertiary.
Okay, raise your hand so I can see who is participating. Ariana and Carol, Annette. Okay, Ariana, Andrea. Over here, wait.
Primary,
I'm gonna give-
secondary, and tertiary.
Please say it.
Ariana.
Let's see who raised their hand. Let's see. Camila Valenzuela. Can you tell me the three types of industries, please, Camila?
The primary, the secondary, and the tertiary.
Okay, Camila, very good. Okay, who wants to give me an example of the primary? Raise your hand, please, with your iPad. Okay, Ariana? An example of the primary.
Baking street.
No?
Fishing.
Naomi?
Farming.
Farming. Okay, Pablo, an example of secondary.
Making cars.
Cars. Carol, an example of manufacturing.
Teaching and nothing.
Excellent. Okay. That is the participation of today. Okay, guys, too. I already wrote it. Can you see me?
Yes.
Yes.
I am using my list here. Okay. So for us to take participation of the day, as well as the notes that you're going to bring to me. Okay, I'm going to call list and you say present. Okay, Namar, ready? Ivana Mainet.
Present.
Ivana Mainet.
Present.
Sergio Alan.
Present.
Naomi.
Present.
Ariana.
Present.
Alejandro.
Present.
Luis. Santiago.
Present.
Gosh!
Alan. Silence.
Present.
Present.
Carol.
Present.
Annette.
Present.
Present.
Ivana Muñoz. Ivana Muñoz left, right?
Yeah, because her internet.
Okay, Sebastián Murillo. Sebastián. Andrea.
Present.
Víctor. Damar. Pablo. Emilia.
Present.
Here.
Alan, and Camila.
Present.
Present.
Okay, students, this is all for today. I'm gonna see you on Wednesday. Do not forget to be ready with your notes and send them by Friday. Homework and notes by Friday, okay? I'm very happy to see you. Take care, beautiful guys. And
Bye.
bye.
Bye. Bye.
Go to your next class.